Narrated Ibn Shihab. Once Umar bin Abdul Aziz delayed the prayer, and Urwa bin Zubayr went to him and said, "Once in Iraq, al-Mughira bin Shu'bah delayed his prayers, and Abi Mas'ud al-Ansari went to him and said, O Mughira, what is this? Don't you know that once Gabriel came and offered the prayer, far prayer? Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, prayed too, then he prayed again. Zuhr prayer, and so did Allah's Apostle, and again he prayed. Asr prayers, and Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, did the same. Again he prayed. Maghrib prayer, and so did Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, and again prayed. Isha prayer, and so did Allah's Apostle, and Gabriel said, I was ordered to do so, to demonstrate the prayers prescribed to you. Umar bin Abdul Aziz said to Urwa, Be sure of what you say. Did Gabriel lead Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, at the stated times of the prayers? Urwa replied. Bashir bin Abi Mas'ud narrated like this on the authority of his father. Urwa added, Aisha told me that Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, used to pray Asr prayer when the sunshine was still inside her residence during the early time of Asr. Narrated Ibn Abbas. Once a delegation of Abdul Qais came to Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, and said, We belong to such and such branch of the tribe of Rabia, and we can only come to you in the sacred months. Order us to do something good so that we may take it from you, and also invite to it those whom we have left behind, at home. So he said, I order you to do 4 things and forbid you from 4 things, to believe in Allah. And then he explained it to them, to testify that none has the right to be worshipped but Allah, and that I am Allah's messenger, to establish the prayers at the stated times, to pay the zakat, obligatory charity, to hand me the khumus, 5th, if you acquire spoils of war. And I forbid from using dubba, hantam, makayar, and nakar. All these were utensils used for the preparation of alcoholic drinks. Narrated Jarir bin Abdullah. I gave the pledge of allegiance to Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, for to offer prayers perfectly, to pay zakat regularly, and to give good advice to every Muslim. Narrated Shakik, that he had heard Hudhaifa saying, Once I was sitting with Umar, and he said, Who amongst you remembers the statement of Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, about the afflictions? I said, I know it, as the Prophet, peace be upon him, had said it. Umar said, No doubt you are bold. I said, The afflictions caused for a man by his wife, money, children, and neighbor are expiated by his prayers, fasting, charity, and by enjoining what is good and forbidding what is evil. Umar said, I did not mean that, but I asked about that affliction, which will spread like the waves of the sea. I, Hudhaifa, said, O leader of the faithful believers, you need not be afraid of it, as there is a closed door between you and it. Umar asked, Will the door be broken or opened? I replied, It will be broken. Umar said, Then it will never be closed again. I was asked whether Umar knew that door. I replied that he knew it, as one knows that there will be night before the tomorrow morning. I narrated a hadith that was free from any misstatement. The sub-narrator added that they deputized Masruq to ask Hudhaifa about the door. Hudhaifa said, The door was Umar himself.